Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be our last episode of the my thoughts and reviews. This took way too long. We are in September. This trip was from November, December of last year. So we are coming up on a year and I'm just now finishing them, but that's okay. Life happens. So I'm not going to ramble. Let's just jump right on in and I hope you enjoy. First up on my list is that we packed our bags and got checked out of Pop Century. We took our bags to Bell Services to get transferred to All Star Music, which was super easy. I've never done that before. I never did a split stay between two resorts, but it was really super easy. You just take it to the Bell Services, tell them you're transferring to another resort. They fill out whatever paperwork they need to fill out, and you're good to go. After we finished there, we took a bus to Magic Kingdom, and then we went to the monorail so we could do the 3 monorail resorts. First up was the Contemporary, where we saw the Gingerbread Castle. We also went outside and saw the giant Christmas tree, which was beautiful, super large. And then we went back inside, got the monorail to the second resort, which was the Polynesian. We didn't do too much here at this resort. We kind of just walked around, looked, and, we've never been to any of these resorts before. So they had a really themed tree in the lobby. I'm also throwing in this picture here of me with a surfboard that was Lilo and Stitch themed, which was super cool. After we finished up here, we took a monorail to the third and final monorail resort, the Grand Floridian, where the oh-so-famous Gingerbread House is in the lobby. First up, though, we did look at the Christmas tree that's in the lobby as well. You know what? I'm actually not sure if this is the lobby. But anyways, we saw the Christmas tree. This one was interesting. It had a whole bunch of different things all over the tree. I think there was like bird cages and just all sorts of things. They had little things on there representing the 12 days of Christmas. And again, another large tree. But the main vocal point, in my opinion, that draws people to the Grand Floridian at this time of year is the Gingerbread House. It was really cool to see in person, so many details. You could stand there and look at it for hours and still find something new to look at. I personally feel a little like it was a little underwhelming. Like, I was expecting it to be more. I don't know why. I'm happy that I got to see it. I will go see it again. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I just thought I was expecting more. Like, what I've seen before, I was just expecting more. So then after we finished there, we went to Gasparilla Island, which is also at the Grand Floridian, to get the mac and cheese. And oh my gosh, this mac and cheese was so good. So good. You have to go get it. Once we were all done at the Grand Floridian, we took a bus to Disney Springs to then get a bus to Port Orleans French Quarter to get the beignets for the first time. These beignets are a hype, and I get the hype. They are so good. They are covered in powdered sugar. They're so fluffy and just, so good. So good. You have to try the beignets. After we finished here, we took a bus back to Disney Springs and then to our next resort, which was our resort that we were transferring to, the All-Star Music Resort. This is the second All-Star resort that we've been to, and I just love these All-Star resorts. They are so cool and so themed. I love them. So we arrive at the All-Star Music Resort and go to Bell Services to you know, find out about our bags, and we were told that they were already in our room, which was interesting to us because, like I said, this was our first time doing a split stay with a bag transfer like this. So we went and found our room. So we were staying in the rock section, and let me tell you, this section is a vibe. I love the aesthetic of the rock section, and if I had to choose any section at the All-Star Music, rock would probably be one of my top choices because it's such a vibe. I love it. So we find our room, we walk in. What do you know? Our bags are in the room. I don't know why we thought that was the coolest thing, that our bags were already in the room, ready to go for us. Love it. So a little bit later on that night, after we had gotten settled, we took a little bit of a nap. I woke up first and I went down to the intermission food court where I had placed a mobile order for food. And I got the super slice of pizza and just a bag of Doritos. But this pizza was really good, I thought. I'm trying to remember back to when we had the pizza, or when Ashley had gotten the pizza from Pop Century. I want to say that they're probably pretty similar, but because this trip was literally almost a year ago, I really don't remember. But I think I remember it being pretty good. And then the last thing here on my list is the gingerbread cookie that I had gotten from Epcot for as a part of the cookie stroll. We tried that, and I think this might have been my first ever actual gingerbread cookie, like a gingerbread man cookie. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it was not the best in my opinion. I think if it had more frosting, more icing, or whatever they put on there, because for me it was just too dry. So that's gonna wrap up this section of the resort day, and I'm gonna jump into our travel home day. So first up in this section is I wanted to talk about our breakfast. We mobile ordered and I got some bagels and some milk. Standard, breakfast food, I guess. But after we finished with breakfast, we started our tour of the resort. So we went through all of the sections in this whole entire resort. The one we stayed in, Rock, there was Broadway, Country Fair, Calypso, and Jazz. And out of all of those, my favorites were definitely the Rock section that we stayed in. I would also love to stay in the Broadway section and the Country Fair section, just based on the aesthetic. The theming is just through the roof. Love, love, love. After we finished touring the whole resort, we went to the piano pool, which is actually our first time swimming at a Disney resort, so that was super fun. I want to say we were there for probably an hour, just because we had time to kill before our pickup time for Mears Connect, but we had a great time at the pool. And then come to find out later on that our flight got delayed, which again, first time for this as well. This trip was full of firsts. So it was a very stressful and chaotic travel home. That's all I have on my list. So that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed following along on all of my thoughts and reviews from my trip. And hopefully you don't mind that I took so long. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking along and watching and being patient with me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a magical day. Bye, guys.